So who's excited about the Jake Paul Tommy Fury fight?
I'm kind of excited about it.
I think it's a good fight.
I'm excited for all Paul fights. Let's go.
Me too.
Can I tell you why I'm kind of excited about it? So the last couple of fights, Jake Paul, I think he's been picking his fighters.
Yeah, for sure.
Tyron's a little bit smaller. Yeah, he's a former MMA champion, but he's slightly smaller in stature. Maybe doesn't have so much reach. Is new to boxing. The one before that, Ben Askren, kind of like not a has-been, but his boxing is not his forte.
No, you look like the logo from Notre Dame.
Damn, bro.
Right?
Not like a has-been. I guess kind of like a loser, I guess. Like,
Hey,
Just a piece of trash.
But
Bart's like acting like he's outside the door. He's scared to say something.
But this is the first time he's fighting a boxer, same size, same specs or whatever, and he's the little brother to one of the greatest heavyweights of all time.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's actually like not just picking a fight that he thinks he could win, but actually challenging.
He's talking that shit, dude.
and he's fighting the little brother of one of the greatest YouTubers of all time.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Little bro, goat versus goat, little bro, sitting match.
Like this is an even matchup. Like it's pretty intriguing to see how the.
Do you really think it's an even matchup?
I think so. I think it'll be like closer than the last fight.
Give us the breakdown, fight expert. Give us the breakdown. What you think?
Well,
What's Tommy good at and what's Jake good at?
Tommy, the last fight he had, he didn't look that good against a guy who isn't really a good boxer and a good striker. So
Did he win?
he did win, but a lot of people were like, I think Jake Paul's gonna beat this guy up.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, and I kind of think Tommy Fury might win, but now I'm starting to lean towards Jake Paul actually gonna beat him up. That's how I feel.
I don't know much about boxing, but MMA I follow a little bit, and I've heard a lot of MMA guys obviously tap into these conversations because it's interesting. And a lot of guys say like, we got to stop looking at Jake Paul like a YouTuber and like kind of like a badass amateur.
Bro, honestly, he's better than Logan, dude. Like when I saw them both coming up and fighting, I was thinking like Jake Paul could probably knock out Logan Paul.
He practices more.
He's a better boxer than Logan.
Was Logan a better wrestler? Is that why you say that? Why would you think Logan's better?
Well, because he started first. Like he started boxing first, and he had.
And he's bigger.
Exactly.
Because I thought I heard Logan is a better wrestler in high school.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
But Logan plays with his Pokemon cards a lot, so he can't.
Just busy. We got other hobbies.
But he's capable of evolving into a more mature Pokemon, though.
And also, if you compare Logan Paul and Jake Paul's like records of who they fought,
Yeah.
Jake Paul has the cooler.
Jake Paul hasn't lost, right?
Yeah, he has the cooler name.
Bigger names. Wasn't there a moment in YouTube where they hated each other?
Oh, really?
I thought so. I thought I saw a documentary where they didn't like each other.
I think it was just a fake thing.
Probably great promotion.
Because I would like if they fought each other, but they were angry.
Have you guys heard the clause though? I think there was a clause in the contract.
That's what we're about to talk about right now.
There was a clause in the contract with Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley that says Tyron Woodley isn't allowed to knock Jake Paul out.
Was that true? Is that confirmed?
How do you keep from knocking someone out?
You just
No,
can't
it's
throw
in the
hard.
contract.
I've heard that too.
And then it'll be an automatic DQ. So, for example,
heard that too.
when we watched the Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. one, it's an exhibition fight and it's no knockout.
Yeah.
If there's a knockout, it's highly penalized.
The other one is steroids. I heard at that table.
Some of them you could test, some you don't.
I
test.
heard this last one they didn't test.
Yeah.
The Woodley one.
Hey, you think Jake Paul's on the sauce? What's your expert opinion on that?
Since I'm the steroid doctor of the group.
yes.
I've just been in fitness a long time. So
I want
it's
some
around.
steroids, man.
Dude, me too. I would love some.
We should do that next.
It's definitely possible that Woodley and Jake were taking something. And also in like
Woodley
MMA,
too?
I think it's definitely possible.
So there's gonna be a.
I'm not accusing either of them because neither of them blaringly. Trust me, because if it was blaring, I'd be like, yeah, they probably on the song.
So there's gonna be a no steroid fight.
I don't know about the next one, but the last one I heard there, and who knows, right? I'm not there.
Are they gonna check for it for this one?
I heard last one they didn't. So I assume this one they would maybe not. And also when you comes to MMA and more skilled sports, even like basketball or something, there's a lot of compounds you could take that are PEDs. Steroid just means like fake hormone. And when we think you're like, dude, you're gonna look like Mark McGuire and your head's gonna grow, but there's a lot of little Lance Armstrong on a PED. You can take a lot of little things that can improve your performance that are illegal, so they could easily be on some EPO shit.
I use ashwagandha.
That makes your dick real big.
Oh, cool.
I need 10 of those.
Yeah, I need some of that too.
So
I don't want a big dick.
Speaking of great promotion, Jake Paul has reportedly written a whole heap of different strange clauses into this contract as well.
Really?
The recent announced fight with Tommy Fury.
The contracts dictate everything. There's like
That's annoying.
glove ounce size, round, how many rounds,
Horsehair
how
versus
long,
leather,
yeah,
real leather.
Yeah, the material of the gloves.
And he just leans it towards him because he brings in the money, yeah?
Can Jake Paul hit
knock him out though? Like, does it work both ways?
Both? Oh, actually, I don't know.
I don't know either.
As a not fan, how do you explain that to the audience? If they see a knockout, they're like, okay, that guy just won, and then like, no, he didn't. He lost.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. That'll never wash.
I think the intention is to never even get there.
Well, I
though,
bet you it's
right?
written in that you don't get your money. So Woodley would never knock him out.
Yeah.
So I think that's why Jake Paul can also. I mean, I don't know if that the clause is true or not, but that's why. But that's why Jake Paul can, like, his go-to phrase is like, "This is the biggest fight of your career, biggest purse of your career." And I think it is like, you want 800 G's?
Yeah.
You can't knock me
But
out.
at this point, why don't we just go fucking watch WWE again?
See, that's the thing, right?
Like, I'd rather watch Stone Cold and The Rock. At least they're funny.
Because the illusion of a real fight is what people.
But that's what started with the WWE. People used to think that shit was real. We're heading right there.
It's
Fuck
not
this.
real.
It's real to me, damn it.
It's real to me, damn it.
So one of the giant rumors that was just going around that just actually got confirmed is not true in the contract, but this was pretty fucking funny when I read it. Is that because, and it's also because after the last fight with Tyron Woodley, right? Didn't you have to get a tattoo of Jake Paul?
Was that fake? The tattoo kind of looked fake.
It kind of did
Did he
look
get
like.
like
I think he got a real one.
It was
a
on
real
a fake
tattoo.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just in the
Like, I heart Jake Paul or something like that.
I just saw one video and the tat kind of looked fake.
Yeah, it looked like Sharpie or some shit.
I don't think I would do a nice looking tat of that. I'd probably go get a prison tat of it anyway.
Yeah, you
but
get some like scripture font so you can't even tell read it.
Brand new tats do look fake though.
In this one,
sometimes they're sharp.
In this one, it says that there are things such as additional money to be paid specifically from Jake Paul's purse. So if Fury wins, Paul actually has to like give him an extra $100,000 out of his own wallet or some shit like that. And then if Paul wins, then this was a rumor, but Tommy Fury had to change his last name legally to Tommy Fumbles.
That's so stupid.
I love ideas about that. That is funny.
That's a really funny idea.
Tommy Fumbles.
But as Tommy Fury, do you sign that?
I think if you think you're a badass, you do.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Huh?
what it said. It said he said Paul's team's being awkward. The contract's been bizarre. It was going to go through, and what they put in the contract, with what they put in the contract, we'd be here all day. I've said yes to everything. Yes, yes, yes. Do what you've got to do because I know Jake Paul can't beat Tommy no matter what he does. This is his manager, right?
Wow.
Tommy's manager.
Yeah.
Hey, then double down, dude. You don't
It
need
says-
fumbles. Is a little low for.
It says Paul himself has shared a few shots of the contract on his social media accounts, including text that reads, "If Fury is declared the winner of the bout, Paul hereby agrees to pay Fury $500,000 directly from Paul's purse as an additional fighter bonus." However, if Paul is declared the winner of the bout, Fury hereby agrees to one, commence within 30 days of the conclusion of the bout, an application process with the Royal Courts of Justice in the UK to obtain a deed poll legally changing Fury's name to Tommy Fumbles, and two, change within 24 hours of the bout all of his social media accounts to reflect the name Tommy Fumbles, and three, immediately after the bout, utilize the name Tommy Fumbles in all forms of media.
Dude, if you really think you're gonna win, you're like, hey, dude, I'll change my name to Tommy Fuckholes. You know what I'm saying? If you really think you're gonna win,
You're putting fuckholes versus 500K.
every time.
Yeah. But part of it is
He's still getting paid.
Yeah.
for the other guy. I'm sure he's thinking, he's like, do I even say yes because this motherfucker that I'm gonna fight even proposed this?
True.
Like part of it is like, I'm not gonna sign this shit. Fuck
Jake
you.
Paul, like, I respect his negotiating skills.
That's so funny.
Because
though.
500 G's to him is nothing, right? So he's giving something where if the other person loses, this guy loses all credibility, his manhood, everything. For him, if he loses, he's like, oh, here's a couple quarters.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's really setting it up in his favor, and I think he could be like the Joker of boxing.
And the stakes are raised. Now it's entertaining. Now we want to watch it.
The fact that Tyron Woodley got a tattoo for the sake of trying to get a rematch is crazy.
Yeah.
So because of the knockout thing and like he can't win, that's why I felt the tat was even more fake. I'm like, oh, it's all just part of this year-long marketing scheme.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could-
If you could guarantee me the fight's fucking real and everything go down, I'm down for all this.
So you think
I want Tommy Fuckhole. I want to watch him. Because then it really does feel like
But at the end of the day,
WWE.
we're all still gonna watch it anyway, right?
Fuck yeah, I am.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
There's nothing else on, dude. What am I gonna watch?
That's true.
Some of this shit, they're like, hey, you guys gotta check out the new cop show. And I'm like, dude,
They have a new cop show?
there's always new cop shows, dude.
I was like, I'm in.
They say in a follow-up article though, just to make sure our followers know that it's a rumor, or maybe it's not. It said that no, it's not in the contract. The promoter Warren says it's not in the contract. I'll tell you what I think. Jake Paul is a really good promoter. He's a very good promoter and he's fun. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. These two are obviously going to get at each other. It's going to be a fun promotion, there's no doubt.
And the reason why I think he's the Joker is in this sport of MMA and boxing and all that stuff, everyone's trying to be extra macho, right?
Yeah.
So we're trying to be extra macho, but when you have a guy that's the clown, And he's like, because you're like, okay, yeah, I'll cut my fucking leg off if I lose. Fuck yeah. And he goes, no. You're gonna wear a fucking pink bandana. He goes, wait, what? Like you kind of just see all the super macho guys kind of malfunction. Like, what do you mean last name to fumbles? Because it's stuff that they're not even considering. They're like, wait, what?
That's why I've said the whole time before it was cool that this is good for the sport. I've said it the whole time. People, the David So's, like people, they're like, this is disrespectful to the fucking sport. Oh, fuck off.
But you need a little bit of that.
You need it.
But David So's super credible with that stuff.
Like I love sandwiches, bro.
Yeah. David sandwiches.
David fuckholes.